Drake Bell set to allege abuse from Brian Peck in Quiet on Set document. Hello dear. Welcome to my Allison News channel. On my channel you will find viral update news. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. A new docuseries teaser from ID sees the former Nickelodeon star preparing to talk, presumably about his former dialogue coach. Former Nickelodeon star Drake Bell will be sharing publicly for the first time his story of alleged abuse at the hands of Brian Peck, his former dialogue coach, in the upcoming docuseries Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV. A new clip for the ID four-parter, released Tuesday along with a press release, suggests that Bell will speak about his alleged abuse by Peck while he was still a child actor. The four-part series is billed as investigating toxic environment claims on 90s sets run by Dan Schneider, who created Nickelodeon hit programs like The Amanda Show, Drake and Josh, Zoe 101, iCarly, Victorious and Sam and Cat, and who helped launch the careers of Kenan Thompson, Amanda Bynes, Victoria Justice, Miranda Cosgrove, Jeanette McCurdy and others. In the new clip, an unnamed person being interviewed mentions Peck. To hear Brian Peck was a sexual predator, it made me wonder immediately about who was being hurt. Bell ultimately emerges into a spotlight as he takes a chair, and the camera focuses on the former child actor as he seemingly prepares to talk about his experience with Peck, though the footage ends before he begins to share his story. In 2003, Peck was accused of molesting a child. He was subsequently convicted of a lewd act against a child and oral copulation of a person under 16, and spent 16 months in prison. A release for the forthcoming docuseries says that Bell will be sharing publicly, for the first time, the story of the abuse he suffered at the hands of Brian Peck, his former dialogue coach who was convicted in 2004 for his crimes against Drake and ordered to register as a sex offender. Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV premieres across 2 nights on ID, March 17th and 18th, and is set to expose former child stars having faced abuse, sexism and racism when working on hit series at Nickelodeon. Kid Meets World stars Danielle Fishel, Ryder Solid and Will Friedle as of late talked about how Peck purportedly prepped them when they got to know him after a 2-episode bend on the hit 90s show. There's a genuine casualty here. Also, he turned us against the casualty to where presently we're in his group. That is the thing where, as far as I might be concerned, I glance back at that as my consistently adoring disgrace for this whole thing, Friedel said on their digital broadcast, Case Meets World. Getting taken in by someone who's a decent entertainer and a controller, I could credit such as life. It's horrendous. Chime, who rose to notoriety as a kid star with his jobs on Nickelodeon series like The Amanda Show and Drake and Josh, stood out as truly newsworthy in 2021 subsequent to confessing to kid peril. He was condemned to 2 years probation on youngster danger charges and 200 hours of local area administration for his lead traversing a very long time with a fan, whom he met on the web and afterward face-to-face, while she was a minor. He again stood out as truly newsworthy in 2023 when he was accounted for as absent in Daytona, Florida, just to turn up hours after the fact after his non-attendance stood out as truly newsworthy, pondering, you leave your telephone in the vehicle and don't deal with any consequences regarding the evening in this? Calm on Set, coordinated by Mary Robertson and Emma Schwartz, is delivered by Maxine Creations and Sony Pictures TV, genuine in relationship with Business Insider.